Hi guys, today's video is going to be an everyday makeup look. I think the last time I filmed this was ages ago, like when I first started my channel, and I thought I'd do an updated version because obviously the way I've done my makeup is different. I mean, I have better eyebrows for a start, and I'm just using a few different products, so I thought I'd film another one of these videos, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Just a little disclaimer, I haven't plucked my eyebrows because I wasn't actually planning on filming a video today, but then I just decided, you know, to film one anyway because I was in the mood. So, you know, I haven't quite plucked my eyebrows, so they're a bit all over the place. Really quickly before we start, I just want to say a huge thank you for 600 subscribers. It means so much to me and I love every single one of you. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel and supporting me, and yeah, I just want to say thank you. And because I've reached 600 subscribers, I decided that I would do another Q&A video, so make sure to comment down below any questions. They can be completely random, so comment down below any questions and I'll be sure to answer them in a Q&A video. And with that, let's get straight into the video. Please try and ignore the fact that my hair is like fluffing out everywhere. It's like really annoying me. Okay, first of all, I am using my Rimmel London Lasting Finish 25-hour foundation. This is one of my favourite foundations. I use it pretty much every day, to be honest. Unless my skin is pretty good that day and, you know, it's really hot, then I may skip foundation altogether, or I'll use the Rimmel foundation with the blue lid, which I can't even remember the name, but the coverage is a bit more lighter and it's perfect for the summer. But apart from that, this is actually pretty good and it's such high coverage. And to do that, I'm just going to be using my Real Techniques buffing brush, which again I use every single day without fail. Just take about that much on my hand. I'm sorry if this like seems a bit like wet or dewy or whatever. That is not because of the foundation, it's because I washed my brushes this morning and they haven't quite had enough time to air out, so they're still a little damp. I could do with having a bit more foundation on today, but I want to keep it quite natural, so it's like good for school and stuff. Oh, I look so pale today in this lighting. I'm actually not that pale in real life. It's just the lighting is being really weird. It feels like ages since I filmed, but really it's only been like a few days, but I don't know why. I'm just in a really funny mood. But anyway, then I take my Collection Lasting Perfection concealer and just apply it under my eyes, just to, you know, hide any under eye dark circles. Sort of like weird triangle things, I don't know. And then I just blend it out using the Real Techniques brush, which I think is the contour brush, but it fits perfectly under my eye, so I just use that to blend it out. Then I just blend it out. And I never used to be one to use concealer, but once I started a YouTube channel and started like watching more YouTube videos, I noticed that quite a lot of people use concealer, but then I decided to try it out one day and I put it under my eyes and I realised it did actually work. But I always used to think if I used concealer it would just make me look like a grease ball or something, but I love concealer now, like I can't go one day without it. And then I just, you know, take a bit and just put it on my nose, just whatever's like left. Sorry if you're not like in focus, I don't have autofocus on this camera, and I used to on my other one, but I'm still like trying to get used to it, making sure that I keep like adjusting it. And I forgot to mention, I don't know if you noticed, but I don't use primer, and the reason for that is just I don't really feel like I need it. Like, I've used primers in the past and they just haven't really done much for me, and I know that it's meant to like help your makeup on stay on any longer. I really didn't notice a difference when I used a primer, so that is why I don't use a primer. I just use like a really good moisturiser instead. Sorry if you hear anything like in the background, they're like watching the film downstairs. So that is the foundation and concealer on. The next thing I do is apply a powder, and the powder which I use like religiously is the Rimmel Stay Matte powder, and this is in 006 Warm Beige. I did try the translucent one for quite a while, but I do actually quite like the tone it gives you when it's not translucent, so I've repurchased this so many times and will continue to do so because it is one of my holy grail products. Makeup bags are so confusing because everything just gets lost in there. Then I will move on to bronzer, and this is just the Rimmel Natural Bronzer in 022 Sun Bronze. And this is one of my favourite bronzers. I've had a couple more like here and there, but this is the one that I always go back to because it's just so natural and perfect for an everyday look when you want to have a bit of bronzer on but you don't want to be too dark, and you know, and you don't want it to look too obvious and stuff, so it's perfect for school. And I just apply that using the contour brush by Rimmel, the same one that I do my concealer with. Oh, my eyebrows look terrible, I haven't plucked them. Whoops. And this brush is still kind of damp from when I washed it. Then I just blend that out with a blending brush. So if you can see, it just gives like a really natural bronze line. Then I do my eyebrows, and I use the Rimmel eyebrow pencil to do that, which is running out as usual. Every time I do one of these videos, my eyebrow pencil always runs out. So I just outline them at first, and then I'll just lightly fill them in with a pencil a bit. Not perfect in any way, but I'm just going to work on it with some powder. So yeah, they're not like exactly the same today, but eyebrows are sisters, not twins. They're not like the most perfect eyebrows in the world, but yeah, that's how I do them. So I don't always choose to do eyeshadow on a daily basis, it just depends how I'm feeling. Some days if I want to look a bit more put together, then I'll wear eyeshadow, and I still do wear eyeshadow at school sometimes, but other days I'll just skip this and just go straight to mascara. But for the sake of showing you what I would do if I were to use eyeshadow, then I'll just show you now. Just a little simple look with eyeshadow included. And to do that, I'm just going to be using the Revolution Ultra Eyeshadow Palette. I'm going to go for a very simple look today, and these colours don't have any shimmer in them, and it's going to be, it's all of these colours here. Well, not all of them, maybe just like these two in particular. I'll just see how I feel. So those are the shades that I'm going to be working with today. So for the base, I'm just going to be starting with the second one, that one right there. After looking, it does have like a hint of shimmer in it, but like it's the teeniest amount, like you can hardly notice it. So then I'm just going to be using that colour here, the third one down, and I'm just going to be blending it into my crease. Then I'm going to be taking this colour down here and just adding it into the outer crease of my eye. And I'm just going to be blending all of those shades together just to avoid any harsh lines. I'm going to be using my Maybelline Lash Sensational Lash Multiplying Mascara, which I actually found because of YouTube, because I saw so many YouTubers raving about it, and my friends also recommended it as well. So I decided to get this one and sort of move away from my Max Factor mascara, and I'm really glad I did it. So that is the eyes done. Now I will move on to my lips. And you have seen me talk about this lipstick so many times, and it is the Maybelline lipstick in 630 Velvet Beige. It is one of my favourites. It's so natural, so perfect for an everyday look, such a lovely nude lipstick. So I'm just going to apply that. That is the finished look. I hope you guys like it. All my social media links will be linked in the description box below. And yeah, that's about it really. Make sure you leave any video suggestions in the comments below because I love knowing what you guys want to see. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in another video. Bye!